Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great. For your little help, I am providing you some important interview questions which can help you build your career in top companies. So let's start with our first question. What is Power BI? And why should we use Power BI? Power BI is a business analytics tool developed by Microsoft that helps you turn multiple unrelated data sources into valuable and interactive insights. These data may be in the form of an Excel spreadsheet or cloud-based/on-premises hybrid data warehouses. You can easily connect to all your data sources and share the insights with anyone, because Power BI provides an easy way for anyone, including non-technical people, to connect, change, and visualize their raw business data from many different sources and turn it into valuable data that makes it easy to make smart business decisions. What is the difference between measure and calculated column? Calculated columns are computed based on data that has already been loaded into your data model. When you write a calculated column formula, it is automatically applied to the whole table and evaluated individually for each row. Measures are dynamic calculations that perform aggregations, often depending on user interaction, like filtering or slicing in reports. Measures are evaluated based on the context of the report, e.g. filters, slicers, or rows in a table. What is DAX in Power BI? Data Analysis Expressions, DAX, is a formula expression language used in analysis services, Power BI, and Power Pivot. DAX formulas include functions, operators, and values to perform advanced calculations and queries on data in related tables and columns in tabular data models. DAX is used to create new columns and measures within your data model. It can also be used to define relationships between tables and perform complex calculations. What is correlation and regression in Power BI? Correlation. A statistical measure that determines the strength of the linear relationship between two variables. It is a useful metric in data analysis as it provides us with a way to predict the value of a variable given another. Regression. Linear regression is a statistical model applied to businesses to help forecast events based on historical trend analysis. Simple linear regression uses one variable, called the independent variable. The independent variable predicts the outcome of another variable, called the dependent variable. What is web scraping in Power BI? Web scraping is the process of extracting data and content from a website. In Power BI, you can use web scraping to pull data from a website into a Power BI report. Open Power BI and select Transform Data. Click New Source. Select Web under Other. Click Connect. Enter the URL of the website. Click OK. Import the data you want. What is append and merge in Power BI? In Power BI, append and merge are two different ways to combine queries. Append queries are used to add rows of data to an existing query. Stacks rows of data from two or more queries into one query. Append queries ensure that the columns in each query have the same number of columns, and do not remove duplicates. Merge queries are used to add one or more columns to another query. Joins tables based on matching rows, rather than columns. Merge queries require joining criteria and create a structured column as a result. Power BI offers 6 types of merging options. What is Power Query versus Power Pivot in Power BI? Power Query is primarily used for data extraction, transformation, and loading (ETL) operations, while Power Pivot is used for creating data models and performing analysis. Power BI is a business intelligence tool that allows users to create interactive visualizations and reports based on their data. Whether it's small data sets or large ones with up to millions of rows, you can connect, clean, analyze, and share your data faster using Power Query, known as Get and Transform in Power BI, and Power Pivot. What is Drill Up and Drill Down in Power BI? Drill Up and Drill Down are features in Microsoft Power BI that allow users to explore data at different levels of granularity. Drill Down allows users to move from a higher level of data to a more detailed level. For example, users can drill down to view sales data by state and city from a visual that shows sales data by region. Drill Up allows users to move from a lower level of data to a higher level of data. For example, users can drill up to view sales data by state and region from a visual that shows sales data by city. To access drill-down features, users can hover over a visual to use the icons in the action bar. Right-click a data point on the visual to open a menu with available options. What is RLS in Power BI? Row-level security, RLS, with Power BI can be used to restrict data access for given users. Filters restrict data access at the row level, and you can define filters within roles. In the Power BI service, users with access to a workspace have access to semantic models in that workspace. RLS only restricts data access for users with viewer permissions. It doesn't apply to admins, members, or contributors. You can configure RLS for data models imported into Power BI with Power BI. You can also configure RLS on semantic models that are using direct query, such as SQL Server. For Analysis Services or Azure Analysis Services Live connections, you configure row-level security in the model, not in Power BI. The security option doesn't show up for live connection semantic models. Difference between rank and dense_rank in Power BI? The main difference between rank and dense_rank in Power BI is that rank skips ranks for rows with the same values, while dense_rank does not. Rank skips ranks for rows with the same values. For example, if two rows tie for third place, they will both be given a rank of 3, and the next rank will be 5. Dense_rank assigns consecutive ranks for rows with the same values. For example, if two rows tie for third place, they will both be given a rank of 3, and the next rank will be 4. Both rank and dense_rank are used to assign ranks to rows. You can use the partition clause to assign ranks based on groups or partitions of data. What is time intelligence functions in Power BI? Data analysis expressions, DAX, includes time intelligence functions that enable you to manipulate data using time periods, including days, months, quarters, and years, and then build and compare calculations over those periods. Before using any time intelligence functions, make sure to mark one of the tables containing date column as date table. What are the different views available in Power BI Desktop? In Power BI Desktop, the three primary views are Report View for creating visualizations and reports, Data View for viewing and managing data within the data model, and Model View for managing relationships between tables in the data model. Report View. This is where you design and arrange visuals on report pages, adding elements like charts, graphs, and tables to present your data in a compelling way. Data View. Here, you can see the underlying data in your report, including tables, columns, and measures, and perform data transformations using the Power Query Editor. Model View. This view provides a graphical representation of how tables in your data model are related to each other, allowing you to manage and modify relationships between them. Difference between slicer and filter in Power BI? In Power BI, the main difference between a slicer and a filter is that a slicer is a visual element, while a filter is not. Slicers. A visual element that allows users to select which party reports to filter and which page to display. Slicers can be added to multiple pages, and their actions can be synchronized across those pages. Slicers are user-friendly and can be placed anywhere on the page. Filters. A feature that can be applied to a single visualization, all visualizations on a page, or the entire report. Filters can be applied to specific objects on the page, such as tables, charts, or cards. Filters offer more customization options, such as building logic and hiding pre-made selections. What is M-Language in Power BI? M-Language is a data transformation language used in Power BI to create data mashups, or to combine and filter data from various sources. What it is? M-Language, also known as Power Query, is a data preparation and transformation language that allows users to clean, reshape, and combine data. How it's used. M-Language is used to create custom functions, conditional columns, and advanced data transformations. It can be used to connect to data sources like databases, files, and web services. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe our channel for more important information.